Therefore, it's really important that we do our best to study a little bit every day. So study is what helps you to understand the progress of your human revolution. Study is what helps you to understand what is going on in your own life and in the environment around you. And study is what enables you to answer other people's questions. So altogether, study is a really vital practice. In his New Year message to us, Sensei said, in order to make the 21st century a truly hopeful age, we must now more than anything strengthen our foundation of faith, for it is the basis of every activity in which we participate. Your study campaigns are undertaken in order to polish and train your life itself. Study is needed to deepen your faith in the Causton, the source of all true values, and to positively engage yourselves in our great movement of the human revolution. So, not everybody who practices Nichiren Shoshu Buddhism in NSUK understands the value of study. I guess everybody who's here tonight really does, especially as they've battled through some pretty awful weather. But I would ask you who are here, each one of you, to try to persuade at least one person who doesn't come to study to do so. Try to explain the reasons for it. I think there's a deep objection, in a way, in people's lives to study, because they think of academic study such as we do at school and college. But Buddhist study, as you know, is nothing like that. And it is this that needs explaining to people who don't yet understand this point. So I really ask you to do your utmost to persuade others to come in the future. So study isn't something dry and academic. Study of Buddhism is for our daily life, so that we can understand what is happening around us and we can take appropriate action based on the power of our faith in the Causton. Nichiren Daishonin wrote the Gosho to help ordinary people. He didn't write it in classical characters of that time. He wrote it in the writing of the ordinary people to help them to solve their daily problems and discover the true purpose of their life. Not only through study do we gain an understanding of the principles of this incredible philosophy, but also through study we digest the spirit of Nichiren Daishonin himself, which lives in every single word. And this is as important, if not more important, than studying the theoretical principles. In a lecture to the study department at the beginning of last year, which was the first year of study, Sensei said, "I therefore hope that the study department of the Soka Gakkai will conceive of study not in terms of theoretical concepts, but at all times as something intimately related to the daily lives and needs of ordinary men and women, something everyone can translate into actual practice." So, with this in mind, let's all of us in this coming second year of study study the Gosho until we really begin to feel like Mr. Toda used to feel. I remember saying it at the annual general meeting. He said, "When I read the Gosho, I feel as if the sun is suddenly exploding over the horizon into my life. Or that a waterfall is pouring down on my head. This was his way of saying that through studying the Gosho, the ignorance and prejudice and fixed wrong ideas that exist in everybody's lives were washed clean away. They burst out of his life like the sun suddenly appearing over the horizon, or they were washed away by that waterfall falling down over his head and body. If you read the Gosho over and over again, determined to understand Nichiren Daishonin spirit, and if you chant Daimoku, that you should be able to do so, definitely, as the months pass, you'll begin to feel like Mr. Todefeld.